You are listening to Mark Lack, and this is Retail 101 Online. Welcome, Retail 101ers, to episode number 10, hosted by Mark Lack from Retail 101 Online. These episodes are all designed to give you some quick bursts of retail knowledge, and you can do it at your own pace. For our amazing regulars, a huge thank you for continuing to tune in. Your unwavering support keeps us revved up and ready to dive headfirst into the chaotic world of retail. If you're itching to hear more tales from the retail trenches, straight from the mouths of real-life retail warriors, then prepare to subscribe to the soon-to-be-launched Retail Voices series. These will be discussions with real people talking about their role in retail, how they got to where they are, and where they want to get to. In this, our 10th episode, we are going to be doing something a little bit special, as we dive into the past, present, and then the future of retail. As a sidebar here, the term supermarket was introduced to the American vocabulary in the 1920s, when two grocery chains in Southern California opened stores that were about 10 times the size of the average grocery store at the time. The word supermarket is obviously a combination of super and market, and the stores themselves began to open at pace around the 1930s. The word market was naturally extended as a name for stores that sell groceries from 17th century English. The history of retail supermarkets is a fascinating journey that reflects changing consumer habits, technological advancements, and economic developments over the past century. First, we will dive into the history of supermarkets. The history of retail is rich and diverse, spanning centuries of evolution from humble market stalls to sophisticated online platforms. In ancient times, retail was primarily conducted through bartering and small-scale trading in local markets. Ancient food markets played a significant role in the development of local economies and also contributed to the social fabric of communities. In addition to being places of trade, markets were also meeting points. Vendors knew their regular clients' names and buying habits, and shoppers encountered their friends, neighbours, and acquaintances on a daily basis. There was a familiarity and loyalty between vendors and shoppers, which promoted an ethic of quality products and honest exchange. This sounds so much better than waiting 20 minutes in the queue at Tesco's to scan your own groceries, eh? The public market is a key piece in understanding the profoundly important shift from the agrarian to the more industrial food systems in the 19th century. More than a place to buy and sell food, public markets were civic spaces, the common ground where citizens and governments defined the shared values of the community. Most societies were once made up of hunters and gatherers and survived on what nature could provide. This pattern transformed with the development of agriculture. Bands of humans still relied on hunting and gathering skills, but when animals were domesticated, seeds planted, and then crops harvested, there was sufficient food for the farmer's household and some leftovers for trade. In later centuries, as communities grew further in size, commerce became more important and formalised in its location and processes. Weekly days were chosen for buying and selling livestock and other commodities, an activity named market, or mercatus in Latin, which means the activity of trading, dealing, or buying, as well as the marketplace where these activities occurred. Along with the evolution of commerce and the invention of currencies, the physical forms of markets varied and progressed. As trading evolved and the institution of the middleman flourished, commerce and the place of business changed as well. Growers no longer needed to travel to markets, but traded with merchants, who then sold to the public. The vendors needed stalls for storage and display, and of course, they needed a flow of customers. Market architects aimed to create a safe and attractive building that would draw bourgeois customers, whereas earlier markets had been pretty rough and ready places from which the upper classes, particularly women, stayed away. Public markets now offered an appealing environment, with tiled floors and walls, lots of space to move around, and attractive, well-lit vending counters. As societies progressed, the concept of retail expanded, with the emergence of specialized shops and merchants catering to specific goods and services. The Industrial Revolution marked a significant turning point in the history of retail, as advancements in manufacturing and transportation led to the rise of department stores and mail-order catalogs. These innovations revolutionized the way customers shopped, offering a wide range of products under one roof and introducing the concept of shopping as a leisure activity. The 20th century witnessed further transformations in the retail landscape with the proliferation of supermarkets, malls, and chain stores. In particular, the post-World War II era saw the rise of consumer culture and mass production, driving unprecedented growth in the retail sector. The advent of television advertising and mass marketing techniques further fueled consumerism, shaping the retail experience as we know it today. The evolution of the retail supermarket can be tracked from the late 19th to early 20th century as follows. The concept of retail supermarkets began to emerge in the late 19th century as a response to changing urban demographics and industrialization. In the United States, pioneers like Michael Cullen and Clarence Saunders played significant roles in shaping the modern supermarket landscape. In 1916, Clarence Saunders founded Piggly Wiggly, often considered the first self-service grocery store. This innovative concept allowed customers to browse shelves and select products themselves rather than relying on clerks to retrieve items from behind the counters. Piggly Wiggly's model significantly reduced labour costs and marked a shift towards more efficient and customer-friendly retailing. Meanwhile, Michael Cullen introduced the concept of a large self-service supermarket with a wide selection of products at low prices. In the 1930s, he opened the first King Cullen store in Queens, New York, setting the stage for a modern supermarket format. During the post-war years of the 1940s to 1960s, it was all about expansion. The post-World War II era witnessed a boom in consumerism and suburbanization, which fueled the rapid expansion and standardization of supermarkets across the United States and other developed countries. During this period, supermarket chains like Kroger, Safeway, and A&P grew rapidly, leveraging economies of scale to offer competitive pricings and diverse product offerings. Franchising also became popular, allowing independent grocers to adopt standardized formats and benefit from collective branding and their purchasing power. Advances in refrigeration technology and transportation infrastructure enabled supermarkets to offer a wider variety of perishable goods and expand their geographic reach. The introduction of barcode scanning systems in the 1970s further revolutionized inventory management and the checkout processes. You can check out my YouTube video all about the history of the humble barcode by pressing the link below in the description. During the 1970s to 1990s, we saw the evolution of services and formats. As supermarkets became ubiquitous, retailers focused on differentiation and enhancing the shopping experience to attract and retain customers. Supermarkets then began to incorporate non-food departments, such as health and beauty, household goods, and pharmacies, transforming into a one-stop shopping destination for consumers. In the 1980s and 1990s, the concept of the supercenter emerged, combining a traditional supermarket with a full-service department store all under one roof. Walmart supercenters and Target's expanded grocery sections exemplified this trend, catering to diverse consumer needs. The history of retail supermarkets is a testament to the dynamism of the retail sector and its profound impact on consumer culture and economic development. From humble beginnings as a neighborhood corner store to sprawling megastores offering an array of goods and services, supermarkets continue to evolve in response to changing societal trends and technological advancements. As consumers' expectations continue to evolve, supermarkets will likely undergo further transformations, leveraging innovation to meet the demands of a rapidly changing marketplace. The more recent trend, starting in the 21st century, has witnessed further transformations in the supermarket industry, driven by digitalization, changing consumer preferences, and sustainability concerns. So, let's now have a look at where we are today. In the present day, the retail industry is undergoing rapid and profound changes driven by technological advancements, shifting consumer preferences, and evolving market dynamics. E-commerce has emerged as a dominant force, transforming the way people shop and challenging traditional brick-and-mortar retailers to adapt or risk obsolescence. The rise of online grocery shopping and delivery services, led by companies like Amazon, Instacart and Alibaba, has reshaped the retail landscape and are offering unparalleled convenience, selection and competitive pricing. Mobile technology and social media have further accelerated the pace of change, enabling consumers to research, compare and purchase products with ease from anywhere at any time. Supermarkets have adapted by offering click-and-collect services and integrating online platforms with their brick-and-mortar operation to provide a seamless shopping experience. Despite the rise of e-commerce, physical retail remains an integral part of the shopping experience for many consumers. Retailers are increasingly embracing omni-channel strategies, integrating online and offline channels to provide a seamless and personalised shopping experience across multiple touchpoints. The present retail landscape is also characterised by heightened competition, with retailers vying for consumer attention and loyalty in an increasingly crowded marketplace. Innovation and differentiation have become critical for success as retailers seek to differentiate themselves through unique products, experiences, and brand identities. Additionally, it seems that the natural instincts of the buying public have served it well when it comes to saving vital commercial and social institutions such as old-style markets from complete extinction. The quest for freshness, lower prices, and direct exchange with the grower has led to a resurgence of farmers' markets situated at fixed locations where products are sold by the farmers themselves. Even here in my hometown, we have a farmers' market at least every second Sunday. As an example, the number of farmers' markets in Canada has grown substantially in recent years. In Ontario alone, the number of farmers' markets has tripled since 1980. In 2008, there were 508 recognised markets across Canada, a number that is predicted to keep on rising. Studies show that growers are inclined to sell in farmers' markets because they often see them as the best or the most profitable venue for selling their produce. Consumers visit them because they provide high-quality produce at a reasonable price. In a survey of reasons for shopping in farmers' markets, 63% of the responders answered that freshness was their prime reason. 54% indicated price savings, and the social atmosphere drew 12%. Farmers' markets create jobs, build new businesses, strengthen and diversify regional agriculture, and elevate farm profitability. The increased popularity of farmers' markets also contributes to the sustainability of communities. Firstly, local growers are supported. Secondly, food does not travel from afar and emission levels are reduced. And of course, produce that is to be sold directly by the grower does not have to be chemically treated to increase its shelf life, which improves overall public health. The increasing consumer demand for healthier and ethically sourced products has prompted supermarkets to expand their organic, natural, free-from and sustainable product offerings. Many retailers have also prioritised initiatives to reduce food waste and carbon emissions, as well as signing up to DEI, diversity, equity and inclusion projects, as well as ESG, environmental, social and governance initiatives. Supermarket businesses have also become global entities. Multinational chains have been expanding into new markets and adapting their strategies to local preferences and regulations. However, the industry is facing challenges such as intensifying competition, margin pressures, and disruptions from emerging technologies like automation and artificial intelligence. However, that is all for the future, which is, unsurprisingly, next. Looking ahead, the future of retail promises continued disruption and innovation as technology continues to reshape the industry. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, and big data analytics will play an increasingly prominent role in retail operations, enabling retailers to personalize experiences, optimize supply chains, and anticipate consumer needs with greater precision. Virtual and augmented reality technologies hold the potential to revolutionize the way consumers shop, allowing them to virtually try on clothes, visualize products in their own homes, and experience immersive shopping environments from the comfort of their own devices. Sustainability and ethical consumption will also shape the future of retail, as consumers become more conscious of the environmental and social impact of their purchasing decisions. Retailers will need to adopt sustainable practices, transparent supply chains, and ethical sourcing to meet the demands of socially and environmentally conscious consumers. The rise of the sharing economy and peer-to-peer marketplaces will further disrupt traditional retail models, empowering consumers to rent, share, and exchange goods and services in new ways. Subscription-based models, curated experiences, and community-driven platforms will offer alternative avenues for consumption, challenging traditional notions of ownership and consumption. The future of retail supermarkets is poised for significant evolution driven by technological advancement, changing consumer preferences, and sustainability imperatives. Here's an exploration of what the future may hold for our vital sector. Number 1. Technological integration and innovation. We can expect to see the increased adoption of automation and robotics to streamline operations and enhance efficiency. Automated checkout systems, robotic shelf scanners, and autonomous delivery vehicles will become more prevalent, reducing labor costs and improving inventory management. AI-powered analytics will revolutionize customer insights and personalize marketing strategies. Retailers will be leveraging AI to predict consumer preferences, optimize product assortments, and enhance supply chain efficiency. Virtual assistants and chatbots will provide almost all of the customer service and support that consumers need. Augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR technologies will also transform the shopping experience, allowing customers to virtually explore products and customize their shopping journeys. AR-enabled apps will provide real-time product information and enhance in-store navigation as customers peruse the shelves. Supermarkets will become smart with the help of the Internet of Things, IoT. Shelves will automatically detect when items are low and then reorder them. Smart carts will guide customers through the store, suggesting products based on past purchases and dietary preferences. Number 2. An enhanced omni-channel experience. There will be a seamless integration of online and offline channels so that the distinction between physical and digital shopping will blur further as supermarkets offer integrated omni-channel experiences. Customers will enjoy seamless transitions between online ordering, in-store pickup, and home delivery, supported by robust digital platforms. Retailers, especially supermarkets, will offer personalized subscription services based on individual preferences and shopping habits. Predictive analytics will anticipate customers' needs and automate replenishment of staple items, providing convenience and reducing decision-making efforts. Drones will deliver groceries directly to customers' doorsteps, reducing delivery times and traffic congestion. Self-driving vehicles may also bring mobile supermarkets to neighborhoods, allowing customers to shop right outside of their homes. Number 3. Sustainability and ethical consumption. Consumer demand for eco-friendly products and sustainable practices will drive retailers to prioritize environmental stewardship, and this includes reducing plastic packaging, sourcing local and organic products, and implementing circular economy initiatives to minimize waste. Retailers will also enhance transparency in supply chains, providing detailed information about product origins, production methods, and ethical certifications. consumers will have greater visibility into the social and environmental impact of their purchases. Supermarkets will adopt zero-waste policies with reusable packaging and bulk dispensers for products, which means that consumers will then bring their own containers, reducing plastic waste significantly. They will also aim to cut down on transportation emissions and ensure freshness, so supermarkets will source produce from local farms or even grow their own food in vertical farms located on-site or nearby. These stores will operate on renewable energy, with solar panels, wind turbines, and energy-efficient lighting and refrigeration systems becoming standard. Number 4. A shift in store formats and concepts. Retailers will deploy more micro-fulfillment centres within existing store footprints to optimise last-mile delivery to meet the growing demand for online grocery services. These compact warehouses will enhance operational efficiency and reduce delivery times. All retailers will emphasise experiential elements to attract and retain customers. In grocery stores, this may include culinary demonstrations, cooking classes, and interactive food tastings. But grocery stores will continue to evolve into community hubs offering social spaces and hosting events. Number 5. The adaptation to demographic changes. As populations age, supermarkets will tailor offerings to meet the needs of elderly consumers, including convenient packaging, nutritional guidance, and specialised services for mobility-impaired individuals. Supermarkets will also start to target younger generations by embracing digital technologies, promoting health-conscious products, and supporting social causes aligned with their values. Using data from wearable devices and health apps, supermarkets will offer personalised nutrition plans and shopping lists. Shoppers will receive suggestions based on their health goals and dietary restrictions. Supermarkets will also expand beyond food to include wellness centres, offering health screenings, fitness classes, and nutritional counselling, creating a one-stop shop for health and well-being. There will, of course, be many challenges as well as opportunities, as retail supermarkets will face even more intensified competition from e-commerce giants like Amazon and Alibaba, prompting innovation and differentiation in service offerings. However, automation and digitization may disrupt traditional retail employment models, necessitating workforce upskilling and retraining initiatives. So, let's see what happens to the employees in the future. And now, what will the future of retail look like for retail employees? As we envision the future of supermarkets, it's crucial to consider how these changes will impact the workforce. Technology, sustainability, and personalization will redefine roles and create new career opportunities, but they will also pose challenges. Let's explore what this means for employees and those looking to build careers in retail. Firstly, automation and workforce shifts. There will be some kind of job transformation. Automation and robotics will take over many routine tasks, such as stocking shelves and the checkout. This shift will mean traditional roles will decline, but it will also create new opportunities in areas like robot maintenance, AI management, and data analysis. There will also be some upskilling and reskilling. Employees will need to acquire new skills to stay relevant. Training programs will become essential, focusing on technology, customer service, and specialized areas like health and nutrition. Companies will need to invest in continuous learning and development for their staff, and of course, customer experience roles. While automation handles routine tasks, human employees will focus more on enhancing the customer experience. Roles will shift towards personalized service, helping customers with complex queries and providing a human touch in an increasingly digital environment. Secondly, the drive for sustainability and ethical practices. There will, of course, be opportunities for green jobs. The push for sustainability will create new roles focused on environmental management. Employees will work on initiatives like zero waste programs, sustainable sourcing, and energy management. Careers in environmental science and sustainability consulting will become more integrated with retail. Then we have local and urban farming. As supermarkets source more locally or even grow their own produce, there will be increased demand for specialists in agriculture, horticulture, and vertical farming. This shift could revitalise interest in agricultural careers, particularly in urban settings. And then thirdly, health and wellness. Health and nutrition experts will be in demand. With a focus on personalised nutrition and wellness, supermarkets will employ more dietitians, nutritionists, and wellness coaches. These professionals will help customers make healthier choices and provide advice tailored to individual needs. Then we have community engagement. Supermarkets, as community hubs, will need staff to organise and run events, workshops, and classes. Roles in community management, event planning, and education will become more prominent. And then fourthly, technology and innovation. We need a tech-savvy workforce. As technology becomes integral to retail, employees with skills in IT, software development, and data analytics will be in high demand. Careers in cybersecurity, network management, and systems integration will also grow as retailers ensure their tech infrastructure is secure and efficient. We will also see AI and machine learning. Expertise in AI and machine learning will be crucial. Retailers will need professionals to develop and manage AI systems that enhance the shopping experience, from personalized recommendations to inventory management. So, it still looks like we have a bright future in retail. My final thoughts here. The evolution of supermarkets will reshape the retail workforce, creating both challenges and opportunities. Employees will need to adapt to new technologies and roles, focusing on continuous learning and skill development. While some traditional roles will actually disappear, new and exciting career paths will emerge, emphasizing technology, sustainability, and personalized customer service. While some traditional roles will actually disappear, new and exciting career paths will emerge, emphasizing technology, sustainability, and personalized customer service. As we look to the future, it's clear that those who embrace change and innovation will thrive in the ever-evolving world of retail. A huge thanks for tuning in, my Retail 101ers. If you have a burning question or a comment, you know where to find me. LinkedIn, X, or drop a message on our website, retail101online.com. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell wherever you get your podcast fix, so you never miss out on the excitement of our next episode drop. Cheers to the retail revolution. And that's it, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode, maybe in a couple of weeks' time. Cheers.